Hi everyone, I'm Olga Villaverde.
And I'm Amber Milt. Welcome to The Balancing Act.
Today, our Broadway Across America series continues with The Bodyguard, the musical.
Based on that smash hit film, it's one of my favorites. This breathtakingly romantic thriller features a host of irresistible classic songs from the film and stars Grammy-nominated R&B recording artist Deborah Cox.
I can't wait. Also, the hidden health benefits of fermented foods. I'm headed to the kitchen for some nutritional smoothies.
The Balancing Act starts right now.
Broadway Balances America, brought to you by Broadway Across America, bringing the best of Broadway to a city near you.
Time now for another installment of Broadway Balances America, our series that takes you behind the scenes of the newest and some of the most beloved Broadway musicals as they travel across the country and into your local theaters. Today, Amber visits with Grammy-nominated R&B superstar Deborah Cox, who is heading the cast of the new musical, I love it, The Bodyguard.
Saving All My Love, Run to You, I Want to Dance with Somebody, and of course that bestseller, I Will Always Love You. These classic songs are the soundtrack that drives this musical. And as for the woman who will be belting out these anthems night after night, well, she knows that love is always at the center of it all. Grammy-nominated Deborah Cox is no stranger to performing. But she's about to take on a new role as the U.S. tour of The Bodyguard gets ready to hit the road.
Well, I'm really excited to bring this story to a completely new generation. People will see this story of this iconic recording artist. She's really at the pinnacle of her career, and she is being stalked by someone. So her team hires a bodyguard to protect her, and she essentially falls in love. So you really see the struggle with her passion and her love for Frank Farmer, the bodyguard.
At its heart, it's a love story, set against a thriller. So you don't usually associate the word thriller or mystery with musicals, right? It is about the complications of that love story and what people's different life journeys, very different people end up falling in love with each other, right?
And the soundtrack contains not just songs from the film, but hits from the 80s and 90s.
I have the opportunity to actually sing these songs full out, as opposed to just hearing little snippets in the film. Songs like Run to You, Queen of the Night. People will be able to, hang out and party right there in their seats, and then be moved to tears, with some of the other legendary ballads.
I'm really excited Deborah Cox is starring in The Bodyguard. She's a pop idol in her own right, because she has 12 #1 dance floor hits on the Billboard charts. I love that she had a personal relationship with Whitney. In fact, there's a duet that they recorded together called Same Script, Different Cast. And then she brings all of the pathos and personal connectivity to that character of Rachel. It's pretty special, so I think the audiences are going to love it.
We spent the day with Cox, who lives in South Florida at the famous Fontainebleau Hotel on Miami Beach, which played an important part in the movie.
So isn't this great? This is the scene.
It's gorgeous.
Where Kevin Costner came out and was talking to Whitney.
Isn't
right
this
here.
Incredible?
Oh, and the Fontainebleau, how beautiful here.
Beautiful, beautiful. This time, while reading the script, I have to make sure that I make Rachel Marin human, vulnerable. I try to connect with her on an emotional level. I am a recording artist, and I can relate to a lot of things in the script. But there are moments where I have to try to find, again, that vulnerability and make sure that the essence of her and why she is in the position that she's in, why she falls in love with Frank Farmer, I have to make sure that those things connect.
speaking of love, it's at the center of not only the production, but her life as well. She's passionate about her career and her family. She's married to her high school sweetheart and manager, LaSalle Stevens, and has 3 children, son Isaiah and 2 daughters, Sumaya and Kayla Michelle.
I have an amazing partner in this, my husband, LaSalle, who is, you know, on top of running our corporations and label and managing my career. He really steps in as an amazing father, husband, and, you know, takes leadership of that role and helps to lead our crew. But we make it work, and we're committed to each other, we're committed to our family, committed to our children, and it's tough to take off the hats, but we switch the roles and we just team up and get it done.
How do you balance your work and your home life?
Well, it's really, I say, a juggling act. You know, I try to stay very present as opposed to being in the moment and constantly thinking about the next thing. I used to do that a lot, but now I've learned that staying present, almost being in a mindset of being moment to moment, which helps me to enjoy my life, enjoy my family, but also enjoy work too. And it just is a better balance for me because I get to have the best of both worlds, you know. I'm every woman, it's all in me. Get ready. Get ready to be entertained. Get ready to have a great time. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna sing, you're gonna cry. You're gonna really feel for these 2 characters. You're gonna, you know, be just fully entertained. It's just like, it's gonna be full circle, hearing all these great, great songs live with an amazing production. I'm looking forward to the dancing, the singing, the acting, you know, just doing it all on stage every single night.
The U.S. tour of The Bodyguard is coming soon to a theater near you. Check out Broadway Across America, Broadway Balances America, or you can go to our website, thebalancingact.com, for all the show information, tour dates, and more.
You know, it's no secret that good knees are an essential part of a healthy and active lifestyle. There's nothing more debilitating than knee pain, whether it's the result of aging or an injury. But the good news is you do not need to let it slow you down. Joining me from Oxford University in the UK is orthopedic surgeon Mr. Christopher Dodd, who specializes in partial knee replacement surgery. And with me in the studio is Beth Winnebald, who had 2 partial knee replacement surgeries a few years ago. Good morning, Beth.
Good morning, Olga.
Beth, let me start with you. Let's talk about life before your knee replacement surgery.
Well, you know, I started when I was in my 40s.
The pain.
And that's a time when you should be feeling good and active, and I could not be active to the point where it kept me from participating in family vacations or traveling with my husband.
Frustrating.
Frustrating. I would even started having pain when I slept in my knees. So I'm trying to sleep and it wakes you up, or you can't go to sleep because the pain is agonizing. So it's a very difficult thing.
Good morning, Mr. Dodd. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's very good to be here, Olga.
People like Beth and so many people out there who suffer from this knee pain, what causes this?
When the lining of the joint between the thigh bone, the femur, and the tibia, the leg bone, begins to wear out, then bone articulates on bone, and that is very, very painful. Now, initially the pain occurs only after a lot of activity, but as the arthritis progresses, the pain can be increasing and will limit one's ability to get in and out of a chair, to go up and down stairs. Eventually, it may affect the patient at night. Increasing evidence suggests that genetics plays a big part in arthritis. Previous trauma and certainly being overweight are major causative factors. If you have a bit of malalignment, such as a knocked knee or a bow-legged, then that may cause arthritis.
And Mr. Dodd, let's talk about the difference between a partial and total knee replacement. How do you know whether or not you need to have this surgery?
Let's say an apple represents the knee joint. In a total knee, the entire surface is removed, whereas with a partial knee, about 75% of the surfaces are retained. And this allows for a much quicker recovery and a much more normal feeling knee. Studies have shown that patients walk for longer and get back to higher levels of activity and sports after a partial compared to a total. But ultimately, you should ask your doctor about whether you're suitable, and you should discuss the issues involved with him.
And Beth, you discussed this with your doctor, as my father did too.
Yes, I did. He examined me, he x-rayed me, and he said, you are a candidate for the Oxford partial knee. And we decided that was the best thing to do.
And how was the surgery recovery?
The surgery was simple. It
Really?
truly was. The doctor made it so easy. Then coming out of surgery, I was free of pain. I stayed in one night in the hospital. They had me up and walking within hours. And within a couple days, I was walking without any aid. So it was a very, very easy thing for me to do, particularly considering all the pain I had been in.
Which is great to know, because a lot of people are fearful of having this surgery,
Yes.
thinking that the recovery, and it's a lot easier than one thinks. Mr. Dodd, let's talk also about when it's time to undergo surgery and what happens and what are the effects of waiting too long?
This should be discussed with your physician before coming to a decision. But primarily, increasing pain that begins to limit your sleep, your ability to walk around, and which limits your daily activities, that's the time to consider surgical intervention. The most predictable outcome of surgery is pain relief, thereby allowing for happy patients.
And speaking of quality of life, Beth?
It really is a new beginning for my life. I've been able to travel and
You're
walk on
doing
the
things.
beach, and I'm doing things, and I have time with my family, and I can stand in the kitchen and cook with my family. Life-changing for me.
What about the pain? No more?
The pain is gone. It is gone. I'm just feel like a normal person now.
So for anyone out there who maybe is going through what you went through, you would tell them to?
I would say do it. And I'm thankful for the good doctors who have faithfully worked, and with others too, to make sure that we have something like this that people can go to and turn to.
Fabulous news. Thank you so much for your time
Thank
and for
you,
telling
Olga.
us your story.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Dodd, for all the great information. Truly appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, Olga.
And to find out more about the Oxford partial knee from Zimmer Biomet, go to oxfordknee.com, or you can always go to our website, and that's thebalancingact.com.
Go with your gut. That's what they say. And it's a great reminder that gut health is important to your overall well-being. Olga's in the kitchen with a fermented new way to help you smooth out. Take a look.
All of us know about yogurt, but there's a new cultured dairy superfood that we are totally excited about. It tastes like a drinkable yogurt, but Lifeway Kefir is tart and tangy and packs an enormous punch of probiotics. Here to tell us more is Julie Smolansky, the president and CEO of Lifeway Foods. Good morning.
Hi, Olga.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is gorgeous. This all
Yeah.
says healthy.
Yes, absolutely. So kefir is one of the most exciting superfoods that you can find on the market right now, and Lifeway is available all over the country at all different grocery stores. And the reason why kefir is so exciting right now is there's so many great research studies that show the impact of good bacteria on our gut. And kefir is one of the best ways to get those probiotics in the gut. We're now learning that there's over 6,000 published research articles that show the impact of probiotics on our health, our immune system, even our mental health now.
Because when your gut is healthy, everything else just kind of works perfectly, you know?
Digestion, your immune system. Every time you take an antibiotic, you should absolutely be consuming a probiotic. And cultured dairy products like Lifeway, kefir, have the best sources of probiotics that your body can get.
And I love the way you used them. You made these gorgeous smoothies.
Yeah, we made smoothies.
We're gonna make one this morning.
We're gonna make a smoothie bowl.
Okay,
Smoothie
so
bowls
let's
are
get
super
started
hot
and talk
they're-
more about probiotics.
Yeah.
So you're gonna add blueberries.
Yeah, we got blueberries, we got some avocado, which is some of those healthy fats that our bodies really need.
And by the way, this is the blueberry avocado banana smoothie bowl
right.
because I saw it right there.
Yeah, that's right. Bananas are loaded with potassium.
And this is
then,
Lifeway
of course, this is our Lifeway
Kefir.
kefir. Yeah, you can just throw this all in. Now, you don't always have to make a recipe. This is just a fun way to incorporate our kefir into your day, but you can also just buy it and use it straight out of the bottle if you're running especially.
What about for someone maybe who is lactose intolerant or has allergies?
Yeah, so kefir kefir is great even if you're lactose intolerant. It's practically 99% lactose free. So all that good bacteria is actually eating the lactose in the dairy so that you can easily digest it.
Fabulous.
So
Okay, give it a swirl there.
Yep. There we go. And voila.
Tastes great.
Yeah.
So I'm getting my probiotics and then some.
Yeah, you're also getting a lot of protein, calcium, vitamin D, and a whole bunch of other minerals and essential things that your body really needs.
Now, what's important to note also, Julie, is we had time to make this morning, but you also have great little packs on the go.
Yeah, so for kids who are, running around, we're driving kids to after school activities and, mom and dad are running late and running to work and doing errands. Lifeway Pro Bugs have a spout and a no-spill spout. So even if you're in the car, it's not going to spill out and make a big mess.
And they get their
kids love
probiotics
it.
without even knowing it.
Exactly.
And you also have over there?
And these are little ProBug blasts, so, kind of just take a quick little swig. But like I said, you can drink it right out of the bottle, pour it in a glass, or you can make a delicious smoothie or use it in any other recipe that are available on our website at lifewaykefir.com.
You got these recipes on the website,
Yeah,
right?
they're all different kinds of recipes.
Tell me the website one more time.
lifewaykefir.com.
This is very, very good. Okay, you take a sip of that.
Yeah.
We'll get our probiotic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. This is great.
A healthy gut is a
healthy body.
There you go. And for these recipes and much more, head to the website lifewaykefir.com. She wasn't expecting that. Or our website, thebalancingact.com. That is all the time we have for today's show.
All right, it's time to say goodbye, but remember you can head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter because we've got lots more there.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.